What's good?
What's happening?
Man, never day, never dollar.
Yeah.
Trying to make a quarter, make two quarters and squeeze together to the eagle holler.
Yeah.
Ah,
Man. Yeah. What
Tony,
you call
Tony,
it?
Tony.
Yeah. Tony in the building.
What's good?
Yeah. What's happening?
Man, on the grind, man. On the grind. I ain't even back. I'm always on the fucking grind.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Uh back to them bad old kids again, huh?
Man, luckily, it ain't gonna be long, bro. You know that. I'm about to be leaving here soon anyway.
Yeah.
Got another gig lined up, but
Yeah.
I'm on a
Oh
different route, so that I ain't got the demon seeds this school year. So
yeah, man. That's what's up. Yeah, look,
look,
change.
they got me with the school I got this year. It's a deaf school for the
Okay.
deaf.
Yeah. So you ain't got to hear too much.
I ain't hearing that. All I'm hearing is some grunting and some no.
Yeah.
That I can deal with that. I ain't got to hear "fuck you, bitch," suck my dick, you bitch ass nigga. That I ain't got to hear none of that shit.
Well, tell me this, man. You gonna learn a little bit of sign language?
So this the thing. I told you in the past I used to work with special needs children, but actually in the
Mhm.
school system, right?
Yeah.
And when I used to drive school buses and shit. So um, I learned a lot, right? Because all the students I work with, only one could talk. So all the rest of them were nonverbal. So
Yeah.
I learned a lot of sign, but if you don't use it, you lose it. So I gotta like
Uh,
brush up on it. You know what I'm saying? It'll come back to me though. It'll come back to me.
look, Jay. MKM. That's the Jedi.
Salute,
Man, quick.
salute.
Yeah. Bloodthirst. Oh man.
Salute.
What Dre in the building? Yo, yo.
Salute,
Yeah.
salute. But yeah, man, it's beautiful day out here, man. I don't know what the weather look like where y'all at, man. It's a nice day. It's fall. I love fall weather, man. Fall and spring, man. It ain't too hot, it ain't too cold. Just right temperature.
It's still dumb hot down here, man.
I bet. Y'all ain't shit.
Yeah,
It ain't gonna get cold down there probably to what? About December?
yeah,
November?
about December. Like December it start getting a chill, but not necessarily cold. It'd be like January, that bad boy be like, oof.
That's what when we came to visit and shit, it was in when y'all had that blizzard. February. February.
Oh, in February, yeah, it'd be late. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it don't be. Yeah, you be like, God, dog, man.
But look,
but, but
I got a little sick. My allergies for. I don't know. That was the thing. Like I fuck with Texas hard as shit. I was really
yeah,
think about moving there. Man, y'all weather like that. It's like
yeah,
okay. When we was down there, it was like 70. It was in the like 71, 72 during the day, but at night it got down to like 45. I was like,
yeah.
damn.
The best weather you gonna get, like all around weather, will probably be something like in the Panhandle, like Amarillo, where you gonna get real summer, real fall, real winter. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, everything else is bipolar. Texas has bipolar weather. You got to be in like a certain region, a small region, to get all four seasons correctly. Other than that, that's gonna be all out of whack. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I
Like
told
I'm
you.
talking about, you have four seasons in one day. One day.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah. You dress it's dumb cold outside in the morning, might be in the like high 30s, low 40s. You dress for the day, you got your thermal or whatever you got on, man. By the time 10, 11, 12 come around, it's in the 80s, 90s. You don't know what to do. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You
Right.
coming up out of the clothes, and as soon as you come out the clothes, man, that sun disappeared. Then here you go with that cold. You don't know what to do. You be sweating in the cold, you know. Like it's man, this stuff will drive you nuts.
Yeah.
Where you at, you know for a fact when fall hit, it's fall.
Yep.
You can see it, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like fall, you be like, damn, is it summer? Is it spring? Where we at?
But look, Florida crazy too. I think when we went to Florida, it rained every day at 4:00 the whole week.
Yeah.
3-4 o'clock every day it rained.
Yeah.
Like downpour, and then the sun would just come back out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's yeah, especially like, but you know, I can speak for San Antonio, a little bit of, you know, everything from here going out east, man. The weather is funny.
Yeah. And then they fucking that damn heart machine. That's what it is.
Yeah, you come out this bad boy and you expect to stay like your first year. Like when your first year coming down here, man, you be the one walking around during the winter time, like when it get cold, you know, with no coat on and everything. Like y'all tripping. This ain't cold. This ain't cold. Fast forward 2 years, you go back home, man. Your ass probably wouldn't even.
Nope. Need a goose down. Need a goose down coat.
They be like, nah. Texas will do it to you, man.
Yeah,
Texas will do it to you.
I fuck with Texas. I gotta get back down there though, man. I fuck with Texas.
Yeah.
I fuck with Texas hard.
Man. Come on down here, get some of this HEB, man.
Yeah, I had the Dre ain't put me on, man. He ain't put me on, man.
Yeah, man. And if you want to get a little ghetto with it, man, we can go to Foodorama, man. We can go Foodorama, man. We can go to Fiesta, Texas, man. I'm talking about the grocery store. We can go all types of places, man. I'll put you on some stuff, boy. Yeah.
Y'all got some shit down there. That's one thing I can say about Texas, man. Texas is like its own country.
I'll tell you what we don't got is no damn Wawa. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck Wawa. I stopped at Wawa last night, get some gas. Fuck Wawa.
Yeah.
Selling all this processed bullshit and fuck Wawa, fuck Royal Farms. What else we got up here?
Yeah.
Sheets, fucking. We just started getting sheets out this way. They got a lot of them in North Carolina, but they starting to make their way up the East Coast.
Yeah.
We got Canes down. I know y'all got Canes down there.
Yeah, we got Canes. Canes is kind of old.
Canes is crazy. That shit is weird to me, bro. I'm like, when I first time went there, I'm thinking they had, you know, like different shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking at the menu, like, what else? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got a chicken tender.
Yeah, man. Okay, so yeah, but this is what a lot of people think, man. Like, okay, check this out, bro. I got some exotic green, right? I mean, I don't have it literally. I'm just in just speaking, and I don't know. In your mind, I don't know. Name a strand that you like. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Blue Dream.
Okay, I got Blue Dream, right? You come to holler at me. You come get the Blue Dream, right? Boom. But when you come to get the Blue Dream, I pop out and I'm like, well, I got some Blue Dreams, some Purple Haze, some Granddaddies, and this and that, and this and this and that. Now you stuck. You stuck. Like now you came for the Blue Dream, but now you can't make your mind up. You stuck there. You figure it. You know what I'm saying? You trying to figure it out. And what it is in business. Believe it or not, people be thinking that they need to have like, you know, they need to be like a Walmart, a one-stop shop. Well, in all reality, when you just look at the businesses from a standpoint, look at Chick-fil-A, look at, you know, Cane's, you know, you start looking at these type of deals, certain wing spots that only strictly sell wings. That's all you can get is wings, maybe fries. That in turn in business takes the how can I say it, man? The confusion out of it. You don't have to sit there and make your mind up.
Right.
Did I get this? Should I get that? Down from a business perspective, you also got to think about it like this, especially from a restaurant perspective, because I used to own a restaurant. When you look at a menu, see, y'all take note of this, man. When you look at a menu and you see a big menu And on that menu, it has all different types of foods on there, like different types of poultry. You know what I'm saying? Like chicken, turkey. You know what I'm saying? They got fish. They got all this and all different types of stuff like that. You have to realize that they're not reaching in that freezer and cooking that food on a regular basis. So from a business standpoint, you spending a lot of money that you do not know if you're going to get rid of this product or not, and how and when you go get rid of the product. I don't care how long or how big the menu is. And then on the menu, you'll have certain items that sell. Right. So if you are a Walmart or if you're trying to capitalize on that money, you wouldn't want to have all that extra product that's just sitting there collecting dust on the shelf. You would want to focus on the stuff that's selling. So if you know that you're going to Cane's, you're going to Cane's for one thing. What's that? Chicken. You know what I'm saying? If you go to Chick-fil-A, 90% of the time you're going for just chicken. They have little small sides and stuff like that you can get on the side, but you're pretty much going for one thing. So with that being said, it's a saying called being I said it earlier, man. The master, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you're not a master of all trades, whatever the case may be. I can't think of the saying. I got brain for it, dog. But anyway, I'm just saying, if you have one item, one product, one dog, one line, whatever the case may be, whatever it is, and you focus on that, you can excel because you can be a master at that one thing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like a lot of us get caught into that thing. Even when it comes to business, you want to have things spread out. They got a book. It's like a 1,000-page book. I read it when I was down and whatnot. It's called Everything You Need to Know About Starting Your Own Business by the Entrepreneurial Press. It's a group of successful business owners and stuff like that. And they all give their perspective on how to necessarily run a business. And one of the biggest things that stuck out to me in business is smaller is bigger.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so when you start seeing stuff like that and you start seeing something like, and it's so simple. It is so simple. You got nothing but chicken. You only got one kind of chicken strips. If you want a sandwich, it's gonna be a chicken strip sandwich. You want it's gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? So they only have one item. That's the only item that they primarily selling. So think about your overhead now. You only focus on your menu is small. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can maximize your gains by having less and focusing on mastering that. Yeah.
No, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Because everything you got is selling is going to sell you, so you ain't wasting no money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even the shoe outlets and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? That primarily just sell shoes. You might be able to get some cleaning products or whatever the case may be, but not one where you can go get all the jerseys and all that extra stuff and all that other stuff. But if you just strictly selling shoes, you can focus on just selling shoes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now you can up the quality. I used to buy quantity over quality or quality over quantity. Now I buy quantities of the quality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Put that on the shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But that way, Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pray, what's good?
Hey, Spring, what's the deal?
What I'm saying? Quick.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Chicken Express, that's another one. Okay, yeah.
Hey, Tony, you stupid. Yeah, they do need some seasoning on that shit. Cane's that shit, man. And then they be stingy with the fucking sauce. Like, what the fuck is up with that shit? Bro, I made a Cane's one time. I never fuck Cane's, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? The bitch like 25 cents, 50 cents. I'm like, for this little ass fuck. I was like, don't worry about it. Yeah. I just paid $15 for 3 chicken tenders and some fucking crinkle fries. Like, this is a school cafeteria lunch, and you gonna charge me for some fucking sauce? That's why. Fuck yeah, I'm going back to Chick-fil-A. How about that? How about that? I'm going back to Chick-fil-A. Oh, would you like more sauce, sir? Yes. You want 5? Yes, of course. How about
my,
6?
my pleasure.
My pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Lone Wolf say R.I.P. Emmett Till, who's in the set sparked the movement. Okay, Roger that. That's the real deal.
Hey, Samurai on some shit though. He broke down that 7-7 rule.
But what's the
other night.
7-7 rule? I'm not hip to that. Let me know what that is.
Man, I'm probably the wrong person to ask because I'm paraphrasing, but basically, you can either do something, try to do it. God damn. He said basically it was like an experiment, right? A case study, if you will. And how did he say? What was it? Pots? I think it was like pots. Was it pots or mug? Something like clay pots or a mug or some shit. He said, and they gave one group the task of making one perfect pot, and then he said the other group they told him to make as many pots as they can make. It don't have to be perfect. Just keep making pots. Make as many as you can make. And he said at the end of it, the people that made one pot, it was decent, but it wasn't perfect. But he said the group that he told to make as many as they could, I think he said the total was 77. They made 77 pots. And they said out of the last few pots or something like that were perfect. So the concept is basically repetition makes perfection, pretty much is what I got from it, right? You do something, the same thing again and again and again and again and again, eventually you're gonna master it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And versus you trying to master multiple things and being successful at none.
That's something else he used to say. I don't know who he got that from. He used to, matter of fact, I think his first channel was
I never heard of that before.
Yeah. What did he say? Let me make sure I get it right. Matt, no, what is it? I can't. He gonna have to put it in the chat, Dre. You know what the fuck it is. I can't remember how it go.
Game Dog History, what's happening?
What's good?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I hope everybody out here being productive, getting to it. It's Thursday morning. Yeah, man. Almost through the week, man. Oh, y'all know what it is tomorrow, man. Don't bitch up on me. Don't bitch up on me. It's y'all day. Y'all be, I don't know. Y'all got a lot to say during the week, but then Friday come, y'all be quiet.
Hey, man. Everybody be having something to say, and then Friday come around, be like, she got shit to do.
Be crickets.
I ain't got time for this shit. I got shit to do.
Yeah,
I feel you. Ain't mad at you. Yeah, Jack of all trades, master. Now, I couldn't think of that stuff to save my life, boy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't master shit, man. I'm a jack of all trades. I know a little bit about every goddamn thing, which I think is more beneficial, honestly. For me, now somebody else, it might benefit them to master something, but for me, I like to know a little bit or have a foundation in everything. You know what I mean? So it's been working for me. So, and that's another thing too. Like, you know, especially when it comes to like trades, you know, casino is a good example for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he paints, but I'm pretty sure he you know, what else he say? Landscaping, you know, he do landscaping, he paint. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a jack of all trades.
Yeah, he worked with his hands. He said he be building everything too. He just put his kennel together. So, you know. Yeah. He one of them boys that Casino one of them boys that he glance at the directions, don't read them, and then go put it together. Hey, Dre, you one of them too? Yeah, man. So
hey, look, I used to be like that. Nope. But I used to be. And I'll tell you why, because I said this on, I think the first week doing these lives, I think I said that. I was talking about how we don't read. Matter of fact, that was the title of one of the lives. Read the instructions.
Yeah.
No, real shit. Hit me out. Real shit. In life, I want all y'all think about this shit. Think about your life. Think about all the shit you done been through, the things that you accomplished, didn't accomplish, all of it. Everything. All right, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna give y'all a story and shit, like, but it's perfect for this. When I was in school, I don't know if y'all, we all from different states, different cities. So I don't know if they did kind of like the same experiment or the same, little lesson with y'all. But this was, I can't remember what grade it was in elementary school. They gave us a test. Teacher was like, "Oh, we gonna take a test." We everybody looking like a test, bitch. We ain't time for no test. What the fuck? There's a pop quiz and some shit. She's like, "Yep, we got a pop quiz." And I'm like, "Fuck, I know I'm gonna fail this motherfucker." So she passed the papers around, right? Mm-hmm. And she said, "All right, read the instructions and do the test." And she went and sat at her desk, right?
Yeah, I remember this.
Nobody, I think like 2 people in the class got it right, passed the test. She didn't say shit. We did the test. And then she said, all right, and once everybody was done, she went around, collected them, and she graded them, and she passed them back. Everybody looking like, what the fuck? I failed. I got the questions right. Now, what are you talking about? So she's like, all right, everybody calm down. So she explained, she said, everybody read the instructions, read the instructions. Don't read them out loud, but just read them in your head. Read the instructions. Everybody fell out laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what the instructions said?
Just write your first, just all.
Write your name on the paper, and that was it.
Yep.
So my point of bringing that up was, when you don't read the instructions, we assume, right, because of prior information or prior experiences, right? Oh, I've done this before. Yeah, you've changed the oil in a car before, but you ain't never changed it in a Volkswagen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you changed the light bulb before, but you ain't never changed this type of light bulb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you done rolled the J before, but you ain't never rolled a backwood. You see what I'm saying? It's like you trying to use prior experiences to like, oh yeah, well I know it, and it's ego. It's ego. You know what I'm saying? But I used to do the same shit. I put a whole fucking entertainment system together and had to take the whole motherfucker apart because I put the bitch together backwards.
Hey, man, listen. Don't laugh at me. I'll look at the instructions and still mess it up. You know what I'm saying?
Now, granted, I think we all done bought some Temu ass shit. It wasn't off Temu, but it was some Chinese bullshit. And them fucking instructions be like, what the fuck are they? You must, you need screwdriver, put screwdriver in hole and turn counterclockwise 4 times. And it's like, what the fuck? The pictures be wrong and shit. So sometimes the instructions be off. I give y'all that. Sometimes you can follow instructions and still fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't got nothing to do with you. You did the right thing. You read the instructions. The instructions was wrong.
There's some things I just look at for days. And I'm talking about days. Yeah. Just because I don't want to put it together. Hey, Tony, you say IKEA. Tony, if I ever catch you around these ports, IKEA.
Hey, look, Tony, fuck IKEA. I'm gonna tell you, man, IKEA used to be my spot, right? So when I found out that all this shit come from China, bro, and how much they paying for this shit and how much they charging, man, I wanted to shoot that motherfucker up, bro. Real shit, bro. I furnished my whole spot. What was we living at? I think we was living in Laurel. I think we had a townhouse in Laurel. I furnished my whole spot in IKEA because back then I don't know if they still do it, but they did like financing so where you could just get all the shit you need to furnish your whole spot, and then you just pay monthly or whatever. So I had that shit, and bro, I ended up paying like $9,000-$10,000 for all that shit when it was all said and done with the interest and everything. And bro, I found every single piece I had in my fucking house, bro, on I forgot it was what the fuck is that website? They might not even it might still be up. It was China I think it was called China Wholesale.
Yeah.
And this is like before Amazon and all that shit. But China Wholesale was like the Chinese Amazon back then. Like it was basically a website where you could go, and it was like a business to business website, but you could create a wholesaler account to where if you didn't have an LLC or actual business, where you could still purchase things wholesale off of it.
Somebody else's.
Yeah. But nigga, bro, the shit was dirt cheap, bro. Dirt cheap. Like they had like California Queen bed. I'm talking about the mattress, the box spring, the frame, the headboard, the fucking the comforters, all that shit, bro. Like $200, $250.
Yeah.
Now you might have to get they might have a minimum, like you got to get 10 or whatever. But man, I was crazy. Motherfuckers probably like, where the fuck is he getting all this shit? And I had washers and dryers. I just went and got a storage.
I just need to get the sample. I just need the sample. Give me a sample washer real quick. Let me buy that real quick.
Hey, look, I'm happy you brought it out. I'm putting y'all on game. Alibaba. If y'all ain't hip to Alibaba, get you an Alibaba account.
Yeah.
Everybody, I'm telling y'all, I know who Nike's manufacturer is in China. I know who Adidas manufacturer is in China. I know who Puma's manufacturer is in China. I know who Louis Vuitton. Everybody buying all this designer. It was
Yeah.
made in Italy. No, it wasn't, you stupid motherfucker. It was made in
Yeah.
China and shipped to Italy, and then it was finished in Italy, right? Because wherever it's
Yeah.
labeled at is where it's made at. Y'all better
Yeah.
learn the game.
All they do is take some of the stitching out and add their little thing and call it a day. Hey, MKL, man, if your daughter going to IKEA, man, I'm telling you right now, you could, man, you gonna that's some money, man, for nothing. It's a
Yep.
whole you gonna do a whole bunch of walking, whole bunch of talking, and looking at them prices, be like, hell no, not for the quality. Not
Hell
for the
nah, man. That's
quality.
all Chinese shit, man. MKM, tell you, take your ass on shit. You might as well go on Amazon for all that. Because
Yeah,
Amazon ain't nothing but Chinese shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and really Amazon ain't nothing but like the middleman. So you got like you what is it called? FBA, FDA or some shit. Anybody could do it. You find a manufacturer in China. Say it's I don't know. We talking about furniture. I don't know. Say it's
we'll break it down. How about this? How about you break it down from the beginning? I'm new to it. Tell me how I go about doing this, man.
okay. So I'm trying to make it specific for you,
I,
man.
I
All right,
want to.
you and the
Well, I
dog.
don't have.
Everybody, y'all dog
Well,
man. So I'm gonna use dog.
no, no, don't use dogs. Don't use dogs. Let's use products. Let's use products. You know, the Alibaba and doing that stuff. So let's just say,
Okay, I'm
you
gonna use
want.
myself then. I'm gonna use
Okay,
myself.
but
I
okay,
got
but
a
let's.
clothing brand, right?
Yeah. Well,
All right. Now,
I'm saying give me the game because I'm saying if I don't know anything and I come to you and I say, hey man, I think I want to jump into a pressure washer business. Okay, I got two employees that I know for sure down, and I got two family members that are coming. So I think I need to buy 7 pressure washers, have 2 on back end just in case, so we could continue the mission in case something happens. And I got a few things going, but I don't know how to start, where to get my equipment from. What do I do, bro?
okay. So you said pressure wash. Now, I ain't done it in a while, but I do got a pressure washing business.
I said it because I know you already have
Okay.
some, you know what I'm saying?
So what I would do now, it depend. Okay. So first, I would ask how much you got, how much capital you got for the startup. That's what I would ask first, and then based off what that number is, then I would be able to have to direct you on where to go from there. Because
Let's
I basically
say
it would depend on what you're working with.
let's say 3,500. And when I say 3,500, that's for everything. That's all I got. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I got maybe a van already. You know what I'm saying? But that's it.
Okay. So you got a van and 3,500.
Mm-hmm.
I would say fuck Alibaba, fuck buying anything if that's all you
Mm-hmm.
working with. When you just starting out, and this is something I wish I'd have known when I first got in the game, because it'd save me a lot of money and a lot of time. But what
Rent.
I would suggest is if you got the van already, so you got the vehicle, right? But
Yeah.
you don't have none of the equipment. What I would
Mm-hmm.
suggest, depending on where you live and what's accessible, in your city or your state, I would suggest renting.
Okay.
Home Depot usually has rental pressure washer rentals. Lowe's. What's the other spot like that? Tractor Supply. If you got a Tractor Supply in your city.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other address? In the Ace Hardware. If you got an Ace Hardware, places like this usually have equipment rentals, and they usually have
Mm-hmm.
pressure washers.
Okay.
I would suggest if you just starting out. I don't know if you're doing commercial, residential. Usually, if you just starting out, you're probably doing residential. So you
Mm-hmm.
probably ain't gonna need no big ass 8 gallon per minute pressure washer. I would, anywhere between like a 3.5 or 4 gallon per minute pressure
Mm-hmm.
washer. Um, Rent that, right? What I would do, don't spend no money until you already have the sales.
Okay.
So I would get the sales first. And once you know you got the sales, and I would probably do a deposit.
Okay. So how do I go about getting the sales?
That depends too. If you're not a social person, if you're not a good talker, you could do social media, Facebook. Facebook is I made a lot of money off Facebook. You
Mm-hmm.
got different, you can create a group, right? or you can join certain groups, community groups. Also, realtors. This is one that
Okay.
a lot of people don't talk about. You know, there's a lot of motherfuckers on YouTube that be trying to give up game and shit. A lot of people don't talk about realtors. That's a definitely an easy way to get in the game. And it's a good way to get consistent work.
What you talking about? Real estate, being a realtor?
No, get in contact. So you can go on
Oh,
like
I got.
realtor.com or what's the Zillow or what's the other joint, the other Redfin. You can go on one of these apps, create an account, right? They don't need to know that you just starting out. They don't need to know you ain't got no equipment and all this shit and you just a nigga with a truck trying to make some money. They don't need to know that shit, right? Long as your shit look good, create your website, right? You can pay, if you don't know how to do none of this shit, you can pay somebody, you can use AI, make the shit, make a website, make, professional web page, right? You can use other people's pictures or, before and afters or whatever. You might go to, you can go to Walmart or somewhere and get you some transfers, get your little polo shirt, you know what I'm saying? Create you a little logo. You can go on Copilot or whatever, or pay somebody, go to Fiverr or something and get somebody to make you a logo or make your own logo. Get you some transfers. You know what I'm saying? They got websites for that. You got what's it, Ninja Transfers, some other websites, upload transfers. You can get the transfer made. You got an iron. I know you got an iron in the house. You know what I'm saying? Iron the transfers on. Now you got you a shirt, you know what I'm saying, with your logo on it. Take a few pictures, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a video or two. You got your website, right? You got you got your truck. You can also, they got, sites where you can get maybe a decal, you know what I'm saying? You just want to look as professional as possible, right? Because the more professional you look, whatever price you quoting, they're more likely to just pay it and not give you a hard time and try to negotiate and lowball you. But most realtors, they just want to get the shit done. So say I'm a realtor, right? No, you the realtor. You the big A the realtor. And I reach out to him. I go on, so I'm gonna get a scenario. I go on Zillow and I find a property, right? Or you could just you can go on there and just look. You ain't gotta look for property. You can actually look for realtors. Right? They got filters where you can just look for realtors. Find like I say about 3 or 4 realtor agencies in your area. Reach out to them. Like, hey, my name is Mr. CEO. I'm the owner of Pressure Man Detailing, and I'm just reaching out. I see that you have a few properties up for sale. I don't know if you have any other properties coming up for sale soon. But I just call you and let you know that I provide certain services that may be something that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't say I'm just shooting shit out, right? But they'd be like, oh yeah, I do actually have I have a few townhomes. I'm trying to list soon, and well, how much would you charge for such and such, they give the address or whatever. Me personally, I do about a square foot. So whatever the square footage of the property is, I ain't trying to give y'all my sauce, you know what I'm saying? But basically, it has to make sense, right? So you got to factor in your gas for your vehicle, the maintenance on your vehicle, the cost of the pressure washer rental, right? The cost of the, the little small parts, the shit that you're going to need, gas for the pressure washer, just all the shit all the overhead is going to cost you to there you go, Tony. Nextdoor. I had an account with Nextdoor too. I forgot about them. Nextdoor is a great app too. Great app. Thank you, Tony. That's a good one. Nextdoor is a good one too. Don't fuck man. Now let me before this slip. Fuck Angie's List. If you don't listen to nothing else I fucking say, fuck Angie's List. Fuck them. With a horse dick and don't lose. Fuck them. It's a waste of fucking all these scammers. Angie's List is another one. It's another one that they just take your money. Oh, we'll give you leads and we'll find you leads. All that shit is bullshit. Do the work yourself. I'm telling you.
I think you're starting to sound like a robot, man. I think it's when you got to going in about Angie's List. I don't think they like that, man. They heard that they trying to shut you down, man.
I know me, man, Samurai was talking about that. Now, can you hear me now?
A little bit.
Okay, it should be. Do I still sound like a robot?
A little bit. You sound better though. Yeah.
Um, yeah, Alibaba is a good one too. But for this example, Tony, because he said you only got a truck, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no equipment. So long story short, like I say, realtors, you can go to realtor websites, reach out to the realtors. I made a lot of money that way. You do a good job, they'll lock you in. So anytime they got a property that they trying to put up for sale, the driveway might be dirty as shit, need to be clean. The actual house might need to be washed. The fence, fences. You can do fence washes. You can do roof washes. It might be in the area. I don't know. If you live, like, say you're in the Carolinas and shit, and then, it's a property with a lot of trees. They got moss and lichen and shit on the roof and shit. You can do a roof wash, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just different services that you can provide to just broad, you always want to be busy, you know what I'm saying? So you want to, you can't just do one thing, you know what I'm saying? Because you limiting yourself. So and one job could turn into maybe 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You might just come there to do so like for instance, one thing I used to do, little hustle I used to do was, say if I'm doing like residential and I'm just in the neighborhood, I go around, say I got one job I'm doing, neighbors will come up, that's what we, I give them a card. Or, I had the door hangers, right? I go around to the other neighbors, maybe the houses on the side of the house I'm working on, across the street, whatever. I might go up the whole block or the whole street. I get my door, hang my door tags. If I see them, they come out or whatever, give them a card, just shoot my pitch. I had one day, bro, I did 4 houses on the street. So them other 3, I got off that one house.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to, I'm gonna tell y'all this. It's a science to this shit, and it's also what's the word I'm looking for? It's you got to understand how people think. That saying, keeping up with the Joneses, right? So like, if one motherfucker on the street, get something done, and everybody else want to do it. Oh yeah, we just had, our yard aerated, and now everybody want to get their yard aerated. You know what I'm saying? So if they see somebody getting their shit clean, oh damn, they driveway look good. Damn, I ain't realize how dirty it was till they got it clean. Shit, because what happens is, if I come to your neighborhood and I clean your neighbor's house, I do a soft wash the house, clean the roof, and do the driveway, right? They house damn near look brand new. So what you think is going everybody else's house on the block gonna look like? It's just like if I got, let's say, I got on a white tee, but I done wore it twice and washed it. I washed it with bleach, it's clean. But I might have had a hot dog or, a burger or something, got some mustard or some ketchup on the motherfucker. So you can't really see it, but you up close, you really looking, you can like, oh yeah, you got a little stain right there. But you can't really tell because it's just me, right? Or everybody got a dingy tee. Now, let's say all of us got dingy tees on, or white tees that had already been worn and washed, but then Big A come around with a fresh white tee. He just left the Arab store. Just took it out the pack, put that bitch on, and can't stand beside us. He gonna make us look bad. Now you can see that, oh yeah, they shit kind of off-white. It ain't really white. Yeah, CEO got a little stain on it. He must have had some ketchup or something. It looked like a little stain on his shit. And so now we look, it's like, damn, this nigga, fuck, now I gotta go get me a fresh white tee.
Yeah.
So when you on that street and I got on top of this, what I was telling y'all what I did. So the guy, he wanted the motherfucker that, I gotta ask my wife, one of them bitch ass niggas. So I said, I know how I'm gonna get his ass because I'm already out here. I'm getting his money. So what I did, I said, look, let me just do one. So his driver, I think he had 1, 2, 3. He had 3 concrete slabs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying it ain't slab, but you know what I'm talking about, the sections of concrete that make up the driveway.
Yeah.
So I said, look, let me just do one. Let me just do one pad, and if you like it, we go through it. If not, I just do the whole thing for free. He's, oh, okay, yeah. Bro, when I did that one jump, when he seen how, he was like, oh my fucking God. I didn't know that concrete was that dirty. It looks brand new. I said, I know. He said, yeah, man, just go ahead and do it. I'll do my wife later. Easy 250. Easy 250. I did that shit in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes. And like, I'm telling y'all, the white boys down in North Carolina, they changed my whole fucking perspective. Like, I was booming up here in Maryland, right? DC, Virginia area, I was booming. I was getting money. I was doing good. But when I moved down to North Carolina and I started linking up with them white boys, I'd see motherfuckers at Sheets at the gas station, wherever. I might see him out on, at the light or something. Hey, man, he got a whole rig. I'm like, bruh, that rig, he's like, yeah, man, I spent like $100,000 on this damn rig. Got the F350. You know what I'm saying? He got the proportioners. He got the fucking the buffer tanks. He got the whole shit. He got 3, 4 whip lines and pressure hoses. He got the expensive pressure hoses and the big ass, the Honda GX pressure, the 8 gallon per minute pressure. I'm like, God damn, I gotta step my shit up. Young white boy. He was like one of them I met. He was like 22, 23 or some shit. He said, man, I
Yeah.
make like 120, 150 a year by myself. He said, my cousin just started working with me. And he said, now my brother, he thinking about, he about to finish school. He thinking about coming to work with me. Yeah, we about to take over the whole Carolinas. I said, bro, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. So it's money in the shit. I'm rambling, but basically it's money in the shit. So it's really, it don't matter what industry you in. I'm just saying that's one pressure washing. Any young nigga that's like don't know what he want to do or he want to start a business, you know what I'm saying? And he really don't know what he want to do and he ain't got the capital really to do nothing big. Pressure washing is the way to go.
Yeah.
It is manual labor, but it ain't really labor intensive. It's pretty quick. It's cheap. The equipment and the startup ain't that expensive. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the route I would go. To answer your question, that's the route I would go. I would rent. If I had 3,500 in a truck or a van, I would just rent. I would rent the equipment, get the jobs, rent the equipment, do the jobs, stack your bread, and still I wouldn't just jump out there and just start. See, that's where I fucked up at. I spent like 10 bands just on startup.
Yeah.
The equipment, I'm getting all, commercial grade equipment, and I'm getting all this extra shit, and I'm, paying this motherfucker and paying this person for that and paying this person for this instead of doing the shit myself. Just because I had the bread, I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to do this shit. I'm gonna pay somebody to set up the LLC. I know how to do all this shit, but you gotta remember too, this is at the same time I'm starting my clothing brand. So I'm basically starting 2 businesses at the same time by myself while I'm learning business. You know what I'm saying? I know I got a foundation, but I ain't never ran a business or structured a business myself. So it's certain things that on the back end that I didn't know. And that's what really where we fuck up at. We know how to get money. And I said this before on another live. We know how to get money. But what the fuck do you do with it once you get it?
Yeah, man, but that's why smaller is bigger in business, man. Trying to tackle too much. Starting it is easy to lift, but as time progresses, it keeps more weight keeps getting added to it. Before you know it, you in over your head, man, because you took on too much. A lot of people jump into business and for some reason they think that they got it, they don't want to listen to anybody. They think they got it themselves. They want to jump in there. They read a little bit, got a little bit of knowledge or going off of what somebody said. But one of the main reasons why people fail in business is because they don't have a mentor. And if they had a mentor, they don't listen to the mentor for whatever reason. It might be trust. They might look at a mentor and be like, well, he had a business, but his business failed. Well, with that being said, he can tell you everything what not to do in business.
Exactly.
He can look at you and tell you, hey, I did that. Don't do that.
Exactly.
Because it's so easy. The thing that they don't tell you is starting a business, getting the LLC, doing all of that stuff. You could do typically in a matter of hours and be through the door, but they're not going to tell you everything that comes along with it. It's easy to walk through that door. It's like marriage. You can go right now. You can be like, you know what? Let's go down to the courthouse, or you can go. You know what I'm saying? You in Vegas, or you do whatever the case may be. Try and get a divorce. See how it get. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta. It's no different in business. I know people that have failed and been, and I'm talking about personally, have been in over $1 million of debt and consistently just kept going. They didn't care. They just kept going, pushing the business. And they more successful than not now. I don't count their pockets. I don't know where they at, but I know they out of debt. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You have those. And then, a lot of times when you go into business, you could be putting your all into it, financially, physically, mentally, everything. And if you fail, it might knock the wind out you. You might not ever recover. and a lot of people don't take a lot of these things into consideration, man. Sometimes, yes, having a theory, having a dream and stuff like that is cool, but doing your due diligence and taking your time and really handling business. We sit up here and we watch this all day. You know what I'm saying? If you from my era or my age group, or 80s baby, or 70s, 80s, um, you saw the whole thing in the music industry. How people were signing contracts left and right, the 360 deals. Look at the locks. Everybody. Look at TLC and all of that. And all of that was prior to them not understanding the business, having all the talent in the world,
Facts.
having all the talent, having the creativity, having the thought process to make things happen. The being original. Some people had some stuff that was so original that it set the trend for the next decade. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? The sound of music and everything broke because they didn't understand the business. All they knew was the talent side. So having a thought process of or having like a little invention, anything that you guys have, man, do your business first. Business first. And well, I got a little. So when I had my restaurant, all we had was we had an accountant. She was the business too. You know what I'm saying? She ran a lot of successful restaurants around the city. And she took us on. But our next door neighbor was a sushi restaurant, Japanese sushi restaurant. He had 2 lawyers, 2 accountants. You know what I'm saying? He had the stuff to the point to where we would have an issue. Me and my business partner going through, you know what I'm saying? We going through the motion, trying to figure it out, where to go, how to do this. And if a business decision come up, we got to figure it out. We got to go through the process and stuff. And having a lawyer on board could save you $1 million, save you some debt and the whole nine. Having an accountant can save you from jail time, taxes, and all types of stuff, man. It's like we take on so much without realizing there's a lot more to it. It's not one person that I personally know that did it completely. I mean, solely by themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it comes to business, there's not one person that I know, whether it's your family, friends, or whatever, or whether it's strictly just by the book business partners, man. You can't do it by yourself. And building an all-star team is what matters. You know what I'm saying? Like if for example, if I was in the real estate, I'm not a real estate agent. I just buy, hold, and sell property and rent property. I can go out there, I can go find a property by myself. I can go, set up the deal, do all this other stuff, find the customers and everything. But I wouldn't have time for my creative process of thinking. I wouldn't have time for vacation. I wouldn't have time to do other things in the whole nine because I'm engulfed in this whole thing. But if I have me a real estate agent, they can go find the properties for me. I can say yay or nay to the property. You know what I'm saying? I no longer have to look. If I got a handyman and I got, landscaping and all that stuff, after I look at the property and I say yes, then I can go to the property and say, hey, I want to get this wall knocked down. I want you to fix it, take this out, replace this and do this. I'm not doing the physical work myself. I have somebody doing it for me. I have a accountant that double check and make sure the numbers is right and everything and the deal is going through. I have a lawyer to make sure the contracts are right and double check that in the whole nine. Like I'm not doing all of that work myself. It's going through a certain set of process and I'm doing more checks and balances than anything else, But I don't got that going on. I'm just giving an example. Like you can't necessarily do it all yourself from a business perspective. So knowing that, and knowing that you need to have a good set of mentors around you. Those are good things, man, when it comes to trying to do your own thing. Yeah. Yep, that's right. Business plan. Tony say if you're a beginner, don't take your business plan for granted. That is a fact.
Facts.
Yeah.
You better your punk ass better have one. You better fucking have one.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, you better have a fucking business plan. Not a plan, not a plan for business, but a business plan. A lot of motherfuckers get that shit mixed. Oh, I have a plan. No, motherfucker, not in your mind what you want for your business. Actual business plan on paper.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, man. Yep, that's right. No matter how small the business is, Tony, that's right.
Yep. I made that mistake. I'm telling you, I that's why the shit I be telling y'all, I ain't telling y'all some shit that somebody told me I read in a book or some shit like well, some of it is, but all of it I've applied. You know what I'm saying? It's trial and error. I made these mistakes, so I'm trying to give y'all some games so y'all ain't gotta go through all the bullshit I went through. I was just fortunate enough that I had enough capital that I could afford to make these fuck ups, right? But some people might not have the capital I had. You know what I'm saying? They might be dealing with, like you said, you might have 1,500 in a van. You ain't got room for error like that. You ain't got the capital to, you know what I'm saying? Because now you done fucked the 3,500 up. Now you gotta do whatever you did to get the 3,500. Now you gotta go back to that to get the, you know what I'm saying? To alleviate all that, I'm telling you, just do it right the first time. You know what I'm saying? Learn the industry, learn the business first before you even look into starting any fucking thing. Whether it's pressure washing, whether it's, I don't give a fuck what the fuck it is. Hey, y'all dog man, right? All right, what the fuck you need to know about them goddamn dogs. So you start trying to start a fucking kennel?
Yeah.
How the fuck you trying to start a kennel? You don't even know about the breed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
And so it's the same with everything.
Yeah, and you know, there's those cases of just pure luck, you know. But I still do say luck favors the prepared, you know. But yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, yeah, we got to we're gonna have to end it a little early today, about 8 minutes early, man. I gotta take care of something, man, you know. Yeah, that boy Dre just came through the door. Yeah,
oh,
no.
Shit, I thought he was bullshit yesterday. He said he about to pull up on your ass.
Yeah, okay. I told you. I said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? When I said what I said about the basketball league, yeah. About Trey, yeah, that touched the nerve. That boy crashed the car like
Hey, that's what I meant to ask. What's y'all interstate out there?
We got a couple, man, but the main one going east to west to east is I-20 and I-10.
Okay, I-20 come out that way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know 10, yeah, because I was on 10. Because you take 10 to Dallas, right? If you want to go to Dallas?
I mean, you can't.
From San Antonio.
35. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hey, we got to end it, man. I got to.
All right. Yeah. He got AC. He be all right. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is, man. You know, we'll be back tomorrow, man. You know. But other than that, man, it is what it is, man. Mr. CEO, you got anything you need to say?
Keep your head on the swivel, man, and be productive and get to it, man. See y'all in the AM.
Already, man. Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right, peace.
Okay, so you watch the show. Now it's time to level up. Hit that join button and get the VIP treatment. Early access, behind the scenes, and even shout-outs on the spot. Get in the mix with the real ones, breeders, fans, and all the dog lovers. Join the fam, be a part of something bigger. Starting at just $1, you get access to the best content we got. And that's not all. Members get 10% off all merch and gear. Plus, you're on the priority list for getting your next pup. You're in the loop. To join, just click the join button below this video. Pick your tier and boom, you're part of the squad.
We built different.